What is up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. There's been a lot of talk around the Future of FaZe clan as of late, and a lot of debate in the community between the FaZe OGs and the new FaZe members. In case you guys have been under a rock over the past couple of months, FaZe clan has welcomed a lot of new members who are doing well on stream, but also said goodbye to a lot of old members, which was a great cause for debate months ago, but it's carried over as of late because FaZe Banks continues to talk about the future of FaZe clan and what he sees with these newer guys. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll probably reference someone like Ronaldo or Lacey who have a different type of humor, maybe a younger type of humor, but also still go very viral. I mean, it was just weeks ago where FaZe Ronaldo was one of the most viral streamers on earth as he was slapped by Bradley Martin.
Damn, actually.
And this alongside many other clips from Ron or Lacey or Max or Silky have people kind of thinking, oh, they're just clip farming and this is what the new FaZe will be. Now, regardless of what you think about that, can leave your thoughts down below. It doesn't take away from the fact that they are going viral, even for like their awkward humor between people like Ron and Lacey with Adapt in the same picture. Like it's awkward, but some people find it very funny. And it does get a lot of views.
Oh, no,
Arizona? That's a drink!
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit!
That's what I get with my bacon, egg, and cheese at the deli!
The Aki way!
That's my bev! Arizona!
Yeah, this is heavy. This is really heavy. You two together, you guys like power each other up. You know, what are you digging for in your...
Somebody smell like shit!
I don't know how you're gonna see that one coming.
So what are you guys thinking about this new FaZe? And it's something that Banks has also referenced as, and FaZe clan themselves have tweeted, like, this feels like 2010 again. This feels like what the old FaZe was. And a lot of people disagree, and a lot of people agree. So what do you guys think? It's also FaZe Banks who has talked endlessly about the future of FaZe clan and what this might be. As he tweeted, who remembers 2 months ago when everyone was spamming me, who the F are these people? You're ruining FaZe. You're an idiot. Do you guys miss the non-stop revolving door of brand deals and disingenuous merch drops? Do you guys miss the version of FaZe where we're all depressed and corporate bozos are extracting the maximum amount of money they can from us and you? Yeah, sorry, but honestly, F the old FaZe. With all due respect, we aren't doing crap for other people anymore. We're doing it for ourselves. What we think is fun, what we think is cool. Been proving people wrong my entire career. This will be no different. With love, always. And I will say, really quick interjection here, there was a lot of merch drops in the old FaZe clan, especially by the end of it. It felt like every other week they had a different collaboration, which we found out from other creators that they weren't really getting cuts of that. That was mostly going to corporate, or some creators would find out last second, like, hey, you got to do this certain shoot. You're not really going to be paid for it. Again, a wide array of creators in FaZe clan. Obviously, not everyone can be paid for the wide array of drops they were doing, and it does take that to pay the bills. But Banks was also making this comment on a post where it shows the viewership of all of these peeps, being Ron, being Max, and Silky, and Lacey, and these new members who certainly have, in the last couple of weeks and couple of months, done very well for themselves. And I can't forget Jason as well. Jason also doing great things, but people responding saying views over integrity, in my opinion, is what he thinks FaZe is right now. And Banks' response, no, but it's a measure of success in this content game we're playing, and it's all anyone pays attention to or gives an F about in the world I'm forced to exist in. So yeah, it's nice when viewership is cracking all-time highs after years of work and countless messages about calling the vision the R word. First, it was FaZe fell off, but now your new one is views over integrity. Effing make up your mind, man. It's funny because FaZe literally lost all of its integrity when the power and control shifted and it got stolen from me and my friends. I stopped pushing whack arse brand deals and started giving our community real content and direction, and the somehow morons like you can't tell the difference. Like I said before, respectfully, F the old FaZe. I've actually reestablished FaZe Clan's original core values, and in parallel, viewership is skyrocketing. Those things are mutually exclusive in my mind. It doesn't surprise me at all. And so this really further stemming the debate of like, is this the same as the old FaZe? Which I'm gonna be honest, especially when FaZe is tweeting things like, feels like 2010 again, for me, this is not what FaZe used to be. And that's just my opinion. Do I mind what they're doing now? No, they're playing the algorithm, they're playing what is streaming and creation right now, which is kind of this clip farm sort of humor, but it's working. Can I really fault these young kids and new members for doing what works? No. But am I going to sit here and say that this is the same as the old FaZe back in the New York house days and all the stuff they were doing? No, I also don't think that either. I think for me, as a FaZe fan from the gaming and esports side, and everyone who is a fan of FaZe or a hater of FaZe does so for different reasons, but for me, on this channel we cover gaming, esports news, and streamers as well. They got a mix of all of that. As long as FaZe is still heavily involved in esports, which they are, they're still heavily involved in the streaming side, but I would love to see more of that OG FaZe that I knew, which was gaming. It was playing Call of Duty, it was hitting trick shots, it was doing vlogs, it was doing all sorts of stuff, which I personally don't think we're ever going to see that old FaZe. So if you're still a FaZe fan, you kind of just gotta get used to this new FaZe. But more people have responded giving their thoughts. One person saying, why did I see new kids put in on the field? Who are they, bro? The real FaZe is only here, showcasing some of the OGs. This is actually back from the COD LAN event, the Founding Fathers event between Optic, Hunter Thieves, and FaZe, which also did very well. Thanks for responding to this, saying the real FaZe is whatever the F we want it to be. We F with these kids, and hate to break it to you, outside of the Rugrat, none of us are making content the way we used to. We're old men. Some of us have full-blown families. Life happens, brother. We're having a lot of fun passing this torch. With all due respect, we aren't doing crap for other people anymore. We're doing it for ourselves. What we think is fun, what we think is cool, what we see potential in. If you enjoy it as well, take the ride with us. If you don't, respectfully watch something else. With love always. And I gotta give it to Banks. That's a great response. If you like it, watch it. If you don't, don't. Like, it's hard to really argue with that kind of thing. And obviously referencing people like Temper or others who have families, who have other things to put their time and effort into. And like, eventually things were gonna change. Whatever content creator, streamer, gamer you like, eventually things are going to change. It's just unfortunately how it is. And like Banks said, either you're still gonna be a FaZe fan or you're not, and you're still going to be a FaZe hater, or you're going to stay hating, or you're not. Like, at the end of the day, does any of this even matter? And speaking of passing that baton to new FaZe members, it was actually FaZe posting this as well, as they had a movie night for their 30 for 30 ESPN episode featuring FaZe Clan themselves. I will say that 30 for 30, it was a bit dated by the time it came out, so a lot of things were not really mentioned. It was an old COD roster. A lot of the OGs actually opted out of the documentary in general, but still, regardless, they watched all of this together, and they literally passed the baton to the new members that were also there live. And then, even after all of this, you can't deny that these kids are doing well. But of course, when people are doing well in this industry, everyone has to raise a question of some sort from some angle, and that's when the accusations of Viewbotting came in for the new FaZe members, which has been also a widespread topic. Now, I'll be frank with all of you guys, I don't think they Viewbot, although their numbers are very, very good. I mean, guys, whether you're on Twitch or Kick, there's plenty of fans out there that can do these things for you, and regardless, a lot of these people have proven before they already had existing audiences, so whether you think the numbers are inflated or not, they still had great viewership. All right, this is not something I really want to dive into, but Trainwrecks and many others have talked about this Viewbotting issue for a long time, and it does exist out there.
I don't give a fuck about what anybody's doing but these kids. And I'll put any amount of money, literally any amount of money, on the fact that none of these kids are Viewbotting. So
okay, so then and I've already said, and I've already said, I think, and I've already multiple times clarified and said, I think the FaZe guys, right? Jason, Ron, Lacey, Max, and who else? Silky. I think they're legit. Rage, I think.
What the fuck are we arguing about?
Because you got baited. You got baited by a clip because you wanted to seek the approval of people you don't even know beyond the internet. You got baited. You could have just said, yo, Train, can you clarify? That's it.
But someone like Ronaldo having to tweet about this, like, he's been at this for almost a decade, guys, and he's still a freaking teenager. So when it comes to the numbers, a lot of these guys were doing well even before FaZe. Obviously going to be a bit boosted by what FaZe is doing now. And with the IRL and the clip farming and the stuff they are playing to, yeah, it does really well. We've been in this area of content for a while now where these kind of things work.
I really grew up watching FaZe, and I went through like such a rough year, and like the fact that y'all like supported me through it all, man, I really do appreciate it like a lot. You know, I obviously had a breakup that was crazy that I never really talked about, that really fucked me up. I had a lot of family issues, but oh man, damn, I didn't think I'd cry. But I really do appreciate y'all, bro. Like, seriously, it's not even about the viewers. It's not about that. It's just the fact that, like, so many close people didn't give up on me. And I really do appreciate y'all, bro. For real. So, I'm sorry if I let y'all down some days, but, like, I really do be trying my best, and I'm sorry, bro.
So what do you guys think about the brand new FaZe clan? They have passed the baton from the OGs who are still around, but the newer members are certainly the ones that are active and making their own kind of content, which people are divided on. Like, does this new FaZe feel like the old FaZe? No, that's why I think it's the new FaZe, and what they're going to do from here on out, I think is what matters most. FaZe Clan still has their hands in a lot of areas in this industry, and what their future is going to be exactly, I don't think we know. I don't think Banks knows. I think he's playing this day by day and seeing how things roll out, and he's responding about it, and we'll see what they do in the future. We are here at the Esports World Cup, and it's been fun covering that, but videos coming as soon as we can get them out. Thank you all for watching. Till next time, take care. Ta-ta.